Good morning, guys, and welcome back. So we just finished milking. We've got the barn all cleaned out. We're all ready to go for the day. It's about 8 o'clock right now, so we're getting an early start to it. Everything went really smoothly this morning. I did want to show you guys the barn cleaner has been working amazing. It is so nice to have a good barn cleaner that you don't have to keep looking at it and keep wondering if it's going to break. It's just an amazing feeling. So we ran it this morning. It did beautiful. It is so much quieter than it was that first time we ran it. A lot of you guys mentioned that it was really, really loud. That was something we were worried about. When it was coming off the sprocket, it was kind of pushing it off the sprocket really violently. And I think that's because it was just so new that it needed to wear into it a little bit. So it's much quieter now, which is really nice. It doesn't make you quite as nervous when you run it. But we had quite a load on it this morning, much more than we would have ever put on our old chain. It would have broken for sure if we put that much on our old chain. I would say it was about up to here, so just about as full as you could get it, or as full as you want to get it. Ever since we've taken a couple links out, because when you first put a chain in and you run it, it's going to stretch, obviously, because that's a lot of pulling. We've taken 2 links out of it since we put it in, and we haven't touched it since then. That was about probably 4 or 5 days ago that we took the last one out, and it hasn't stretched a bit since then, so it's all worn into how it's going to be, at least for a while now. You really shouldn't have to worry about touching it for a good long time, and it's just so nice. So yeah, really excited to have that in, and it just makes your day go so much faster when you don't have to worry about the chain. You just turn it on, you leave, you come back, it's done. It's amazing. I could go on and on all day about that. That gutter cleaner is amazing. A lot of things to do today. Not really sure if the part is in for the Kubota yet. I think Brent is in calling about that right now. We're on day 3, so it should be in. It was supposed to be in yesterday, but we didn't get any calls, so if it was in yesterday, then we just didn't hear about it. So we're gonna either call him or drive down and see if he does have that part ready so we can get the Kubota up and going. Okay, sorry guys, Brent just came down and gave me a sandwich. So he's headed over right now to pick something up and check on the heifers. So anyway, like I was saying, we don't have that Kubota part yet, so we're not going to be doing any spreading. A lot of you were saying, why weren't you loading manure with the skid steer? This skid steer is actually not big at all. It's like a 35 horse skid steer. It's not the smallest that would fit in here underneath this pipeline, but it is, I think, the second smallest. This is a 3635, and they make a 3935 that I think would also fit under this pipeline. I don't know, it'd be very close, but that's only like 40 horsepower, 39 horsepower, so not much bigger, but that is the only skid steer that would fit in this barn underneath that 6-foot pipeline, so that is why we have that skid steer, and it's the only one we have, so it's not quite tall enough to reach over the edge of the spreader. It can reach over, but because of the flotation tire sitting out farther, you have to sit far back from it, and that makes it hard to, get up to it and angle the bucket enough, because that bucket is not very deep. So as you lift, you're obviously going to have to curl your bucket out. You really just wouldn't be able to even put enough manure in it to make it worth it. Not sure you could really fill it up very high anyway if it was more solid than liquid stuff. If that makes any sense to you guys, that's why we don't use it. It would take forever, and it can't really lift high enough to actually do that. Maybe if it had a deeper bucket on it, it could. But really, by the time you lifted it up that high, you're going to lose some out of it because the bucket's not that deep. Probably that doesn't make any sense, but yeah, we can't really use that. We've tried to do it before, and it just does not work out. You can do the Kuhn a little bit, but because it's a little bit lower than the New Holland, but it just really isn't a good way to do it. It's easier to do it with the Kubota, especially since we have to open up the pit anyway. So opening up the pit is actually quite a job because there's a lot of heavy solid manure in front of the door, and that's just really something that the Kubota has to handle. That skid steer really wouldn't be able to do a very good job at it. So it's easier just to wait for that part to come in, especially since we only have like 2 fields we can even spread on because it's so wet still here. The wind has been blowing a lot lately, which has been drying it out pretty quickly, which is nice in a way. I mean, it's not nice that it's windy, but at least it's drying it out. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going around the other side of fencing and knocking those posts in, just making sure everything's solid there. That'll only take a few minutes, and then we've got a lot of other things that we need to work on. Hopefully we'll get that starter in, and we'll put that on the Kubota today, and then we'll probably open up the pit and get going on that, so that'll be really exciting. I know a lot of people are like, why are you excited about spreading manure? But I get excited about spreading manure because it means spring is here. It means that being on a tractor for hours is right around the corner, and I do really enjoy that. There's nothing more peaceful than being on a tractor and just spending hours in a field doing whatever. It's like monotonous in a good way. You know what I mean? Like you're going around the field and you can just kind of think about other things and just enjoy being outside. I don't know. It's really nice. Probably only farmers would really understand that, but I know you guys will get it. So you probably noticed that it's pretty quiet in here right now. We did move that group of heifers over to the other barn. I'll play a video for you guys because I did take a video of us moving them over and putting them in there. Not actually moving them because it was very hard to catch them, but letting them off the trailer and how they reacted to being in that barn. I did take a video of that, so I'll show you guys that. Okay. Oh, it's not going to come down as a...
Why not?
I think it's going to be too close to this corner. Oh, wow. Never mind. Come on, girls. I feel like now this is our home.
You might get in and drive them out.
Yeah. Come on. Come on, girls. New home. Come on. Promise you're going to like it. It's all clean. Come on. Easy, hon. Get in there. Just one big jump and you'll get it. Promise. Go. Everybody else will try after you do. Come on. Pretty girl. Come on. Good girl.
Oh, that needs some slats on it.
Yeah. Too slippery.
It's nice.
They look small compared to the other ones. Like you're a big girl now, huh? You're ready to go over to the main barn. Thundering herd. Jojo, what do you think, honey? She's big. She's definitely... She said, I don't like it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is that right? 11? Yeah,
there's 11 of them in here now.
Boy, that's a nice looking jersey there.
Hmm.
Is that Hollywood?
Yeah. I think Chickadee's actually a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I think so.
Wherever she is.
You don't think the other one's big enough?
Hi, girls. You like it?
Must feel good.
Some real space.
Here comes.
Whoa. They had a good time. They got along really well with the other cows, but it wasn't all good. So we moved them over about 10 o'clock. I think it was last week. I think it was a week ago today, actually. So we got them over there. We got them off the trailer. They got along really well with the others. They weren't fighting. They were just running around, having a good time, eating hay, and everything was great. So I went over and checked on them like 3 times that day, and then I went over at night when I left work, and it was pretty late when I left. I think it was like 8 o'clock when I got over there. Checked on them, fed them. They were doing amazing. Really, really great. The next morning, Brent went over really, really early to check on them just to make sure everybody was okay. And the best one of this group over here, the tallest one and biggest one, which is kind of ironic, the light colored jersey had rolled into the bunk and killed herself. So somehow she had rolled underneath the pipe that we have going across there. Somebody must have walked up to her and pushed her, and she must have been kind of hunched over, rolled right under the pipe, laid upside down like a turtle, and cows can't get up like that. So after a while, they'll just bloat, and that's it. So that's what happened to her. So if you guys notice that there's only 10 down there now instead of 11, that is what happened. But we've had trouble with that bunk before. We lost about 1 every 2 years that way. We never lost one so fast, so that's why we go over and check on them all the time. It's just not really a good setup to have a bunk in there. Brent absolutely hates it. That's why we have pipes across it, and we also have a system that makes them kind of stand back to eat their hay because it's kind of like a rack that's slanted. Everything we could do to just kind of make them stay away from that bunk as much as possible. We don't even feed them in that. They just eat whatever hay falls into it. So yeah, that's what happened. It was really sickening, a really awful thing. It's hard to lose a cow like that when you spent so much time raising her and you got really invested and attached, but things happen, and that's just farming. You know, things gonna happen, life's gonna happen, but it is hard. You just have to do what you can to make them safe, and it is what it is, I guess. But Brent is back now, so we're gonna head over there. I think I'm gonna be driving the truck, and he's gonna be standing on the back, tapping in fence posts, so let's get to it. Fields are really starting to green up now.
Yep, starting up now. Hopefully we get that started today.
I hope so, but... So we should be able to spread this field, right?
Oh, yeah.
This field's nice and dry. This is the last line that we did, right?
Huh?
This is the last line of fencing that we did, right?
Yeah.
Are they tight? All right. Short person mode. Still haven't finished my sandwich. I'm talking so much and then I don't even eat. Look, you can see the cows out there on the path. Enjoying the sunshine. That water looks cold.
Yeah, back up to this one. Yeah, let me give him just one whack. Okay. Pour it over close. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's better. Trouble is the ground isn't quite dried out yet. Okay. Okay. Grab that one too and hold it in. Okay.
So close.
Good. Hey.
You only got like 30 left.
All right.
Sure.
Go ahead just a hair. Oh. Okay.
Note to self to never use this thick barbed wire again.
Medium is plenty.
That thick is just really too much.
Okay. Five past 10 almost.
There we go.
You got it. You're gonna miss it. Hard left. Hard.
That's as hard as she can go.
Harder. Keep going. Okay. There. You got it.
Yep.
Okay, hold on.
What is that thing?
Good. Good.
how much pitch is on this one. Look at it.
Holy.
There's all kinds of it. Sticky.
How about we just go through there and then twist it? Can you get past that barb?
This is the one I need to put in underneath here.
Huh? Yeah.
Awfully hard spot, isn't it?
Mm. Let me push it up. So. Want to move the hose?
No, I think I got it. No, maybe not. Okay, yep.
Let me tighten my top one down.
All right.
That'll.
We got it.
Yeah. You want to push up on the starter?
Yep.
Yeah, hold on. I got a good lock in that. That's a good one.
So is this a Mitsubishi starter too?
Yep.
That was what you had on there before,
Wow,
right?
it's a
Same thing.
same thing.
So what size is this one?
Didn't we say 9/16?
I think so. Do we have a ratchet?
Yep.
Because there won't be much wrench movement going on down there.
That's the way it goes, just like that.
Just like this.
Can you come right straight up?
Well, I can't even get on it yet. There we go. Boy, everything's just in the way right there.
There you go.
There.
Okay. Now be careful. That hot one's above your head.
Hot one's above my head?
Let me put this back. Okay, lock washer.
Lock washer. None?
First
What
of all,
size is that?
let's see. It's that one right there. 13 millimeter.
Pretty much everything on this tractor's metric.
A 13 millimeter, one of those.
Ratcheting handle?
Yeah.
Yes.
We do?
Here.
Can you get down and do it while I...
Yep.
Hold that piece.
I can.
That's the way it goes, just like... Just gonna... Okay. There.
So
There.
now you just need to plug this one in?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it then.
Why?
Yeah. I should start with all...
Done. Cross your fingers. Beautiful. Yay!
Perfect.
And we have a loader again.
Put these all on the bench.
Yep. Here, I'll put them in there for you.
Then someday we can pick them all up. Oh, sorry.
Someday.
I think that's all of them.
Seems like someday never comes for us.
There. All right. I will see you.
Alright, so we're just finishing up milking our last few cows. We got the starter on the Kubota. It runs beautiful. Brent went and got a couple bales with it. We actually gave them a second crop bale on either side tonight, so they're enjoying that right now. A lot of them aren't even eating it because they're just not really hungry because they had a lot of hay out on the pad and everything. And so they're just kind of picking at it, but it is nice to have that tractor back. for the moment, everything on the farm is peaceful. All the equipment is working, the gutter cleaner's working, everything is just great. So we try to keep it that way, but I'm sure once we start spreading manure, something will happen. It's just the way it goes. You guys know how farming is. But I can't wait to get out there. The fields dried out even more today with this nice sunny, a little bit breezy weather. It wasn't super windy, but it was a little bit breezy, so that helped a lot. Hopefully the next video will be us spreading, fingers crossed. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like and comment down below and subscribe. We'd love to have you guys join us, and it does help us out a lot. Helps us reach more people, so keep it real, keep farming, and I hope you join us in the next video. Bye.